Hey, Jakuve. Hello, hello. President, I love it. How's it going? It is Friday today, finally, so I'm happy. Hopefully you are. Hoppers, why does that sound familiar? Hoppers. Is that the new movie? Oh, it's the new movie that's out where, yeah, that's right, she goes into the beaver, right? No, fair enough. I feel the same way. I definitely understand. But no, for me, I guess it's not too bad because I feel like for me, I don't play too often. It's kind of like I play like maybe like 30 minutes at best a day, if at all. And I mean like the 30, oh, actually, no, probably like an hour on stream and that's about it. Okay, so just doing a quick, I realized I forgot to put in my Twitter post. I'm getting forgetful in my age, so I gotta do that super quick. I'm just hoping to kind of get further ahead in the story because I'm so behind in this game, in every game. We know it now. Okay, go. Carry on. But that's good, actually. I think that's a great idea to make sure that you really don't, burn yourself out. Because every time I think about burning out in a game, which I genuinely thought was impossible until I played Genshin. Then I learned, oh, it is very possible. That's okay. No, honestly, enjoy the movie. I'll be here doing NTE things. Thanks again. Yeah, time to steal me a car. It's the same car I have, so we don't want that.
Get down now, or I'll toss you off.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a new one. We haven't driven one of these, like a little mini.
This is Mint from CSU2. We need your
Sure
assistance.
thing. Go right ahead.
It's your thing. See you later, sucker. It's fun. It's like they realize they're never getting the car back, right? Oh, that was almost professional. Whoa! Oh, that was professional. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, textures just loaded in. Almost felt like I was in Fast and Furious for a second.
The others aren't a big deal. One Grunster, one Poker Face, and two Owls. But be careful with the old lady named Jo Yuan.
As the longest pause, she's already finished speaking.
Tagi-do. Watch out. There's
Poker Face.
Stay close.
Stary Express at your service.
She really does have that Lisa Genshin head, don't she?
Well, if it isn't the little ones from Ebone. A rare guest indeed. Long time no see, little Edgar. Have you decided to learn the trade from me?
He's little.
This dummy isn't leaving Abon.
Lady Chuyuan. Oh, is there a new commission?
Buy some intel.
Trade secret. Tagi-do.
That's handy. This has got like a permanent recording feature. That is actually super handy.
Looks interesting.
Where did this bird come from? And where can we find it? And whose dog is it?
You know, if the protagonist saw the dog as a different creature than everyone else, is that not important to bring up?
One piece of intel is now turned into several. Didn't your boss tell you, in business, impatience is the enemy? You must be the new appraiser at Ebone.
Oh my goodness. Is it just loading or like what is the story here?
How did you know?
Let's discuss the deal, Lady Juyuan.
You don't know any of it.
Since I'm the only one here today, can you really afford my rate?
You name it.
You know, if the boss is poor, isn't the employees kind of in the same boat?
If your boss were here, we could talk.
Juyuan, perhaps you have other conditions?
I like dealing with straightforward, clever people. I think we'll get along.
That almost sounded a little bit beating around the bush more than straightforward.
Let me think. New customer discount, one piece of intel, in exchange for getting to know the appraiser. How about it?
Huh? Does that mean no charge?
Really?
That is weird.
I'm a woman of my word in business.
Favors are the hardest to repay.
Exactly.
Deal.
Looking forward to working with you, Abone's appraiser. So, what's the question?
Leave the thinking to my minions.
The sensor and bird being taken must mean something. We want to know about the bird.
Smart question. Wait here.
So secretive.
Secrets are a woman's weapon. This bird and sensor aren't documented anomalies. They appear in a manga called Tales of Nil.
Manga?
Shouldn't Takido have known then?
You know how to contact the manga's artist?
This person was an obscure author a couple of months ago, with no contact info. But I found the expense records of the Tales of Nil editor. Besides the publisher and home, he frequently visits. Could it be the author's address?
Impressive. Thanks.
Without these skills, I wouldn't be complimentary service. I'll be delivering nearby. Want a ride?
That was oddly kind of you.
Gotta help in all the ways I can.
Thank you, Juyuan.
It's like straight up perfect pronunciation going on there. Oh, the drifting is strong with the handbrake. Yep. Because I was wondering, like, to see the rear view, but I can see why. Alright then. Oh god. Fully distracted. It's hilarious. Because he said he was falling off. I was like, what do you mean? And then I realized he was actually sitting on the back. He's happy, he's dizzy, I don't really know.
Here you are. Good luck.
Just smashed up her car though.
Don't forget my fee, new friend.
Still loading.
I thought the manga artist would live in a big cold house like the perfumer.
I wouldn't expect that from a manga artist, to be
Nothing
honest.
beats living
A little
like
more
this.
humble of a living.
Gotta say, I really like this manga.
Excuse me. Is the Cake Sweeper Sensei home?
Someone is here.
Excuse me. I'm here for Cake
No? Hey, are you here for the manga artist?
And you guys are?
We're just on community visitation.
She doesn't seem to be here though.
That's odd. That's tough.
And there.
Should we bust the door down?
Huh?
Busting it down? Well, I don't really want to make this a scene for the neighborhood.
Huh. I've never really seen her abilities.
What's happening?
Can I eat this dummy, Sakiri?
Oh my god, it talks.
Help!
Hiromaru, stop eating that! Keep your eye on that door. Now, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Stop!
Cake Sweeper Sensei.
I'm not going out. I ain't got no manuscripts for you.
Seems like she thinks we're her editors trying to chase her down for her manuscripts.
Cake Sweeper Sensei. I mean no harm. I just wanted to ask you if you've seen Dandelion.
You what? Ah, trying to trick me into giving you my manuscripts now, huh?
She does look like a manga
Nice
artist.
try.
I'm talking about my dog. It looks like...
You what? Ah, trying to trick me into giving you my manuscripts now, huh? Nice try.
I was about to say, the way she said nice try, it did sound weird. It almost sounds like a question. Nice try? I wonder if her ability is to put creatures or animals or whatever she draws to life, right? Or from life to manga.
The dog? Wait, the dog I saw. Is this what it looked like before?
So, you're saying that your dog has been gone for about a year now and recently showed up in the
It
manga?
could be any dog.
Yes.
Oh, what? Totally thought you guys were here to squeeze. Come on in. Chop chop. Before my...
It does look like a
My
manga
name is
artist's
Boom
house.
Boom, and I came to Hethero to look for my dog. Dandelion, that is. I found Dandelion on my way home from a convenience store. He was trying to fish a cookie out of the trash can, but then the can flipped and landed right on his head.
Cute.
I named him Dandelion because he sheds his fur all the time, which makes me sneeze all the time.
Oops, sorry, 1 second. Is that Moon Alicia? Well, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing good. How's it? And thank you for joining in.
Dandelion is quiet and lazy. He likes to sleep on the sofa mat and watch dramas with me.
Are you playing NTE as well, by any chance?
We have mandatory workouts on weekends.
Mandatory.
We take a walk by the beach, then stop by the convenience store for our favorite snacks before heading home.
He does seem like he was living his best life with Dandelion.
Back on a weekend about 11 months ago, though, it hit me while we were just waiting for the taxi that I'd left this manga that I'd just bought in this fast food restaurant. So I left Dandelion on the beach alone and returned to the fast food restaurant for the manga.
Why would he leave the dog alone? Why not bring the dog with him? That seems like a weird thing to do.
And Dandelion was gone when I got back to the beach. I looked everywhere but never found him.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear, of course. Yeah, I think for me today, I'm just happy because it is the weekend. You know, it's finally Friday, so that's what that's what I look forward to every week, to be honest. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the sadness of Sunday to Monday. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I think I'm still early phases of the game, but still far enough to know a little bit, I guess.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have left Dandelion there.
Dandelion? How is it mentioned in the Tales of Nil?
Is you crying?
Hey, you didn't kidnap the dog, did you?
Well, actually, come to think of it as well. Well, I just realized it's Moon Alicia. Sorry, yeah, Moon Alicia. What other games do you currently play at this point in time? Then
Wait, me? Kidnapping a dog? Are you out of your mind? Do you really think a shut-in manga artist
I just
would
realized
go
her
out of her
jumper
way to
slash shirt.
Kidnap a dog when she barely even wants to go downstairs for food? Why would I want a dog when I'm barely keeping myself alive?
Fair question.
Makes sense.
Where did you see Dandelion, though? This dog in the manga looks exactly like Dandelion, doesn't it?
Honestly, at this point in time, no. I'm not finding it too difficult. I was a little bit lucky in getting a few S rank characters, but yeah, no, I haven't found too much difficulty yet. I think maybe when I go a little bit further down, I'm literally just about to unlock some new stuff that could be more harder content. But I think the only difficulty maybe is the lack of healers. There's literally only one healer, and it's not an S star or S rank at the moment. Okay, Mango Substitute. Oh, nice. Oh, both of those games I really need to play and also buy. It's been a long time since I played like a proper like game. The last one for me was Expedition 33, which I haven't finished yet. Still in the motions, but I get distracted easily, unfortunately. Oh, well, you're the one that was saying that everything was red. Well, you tell you what, I'm glad that I posted in that case.
It was quite an interesting experience. By the way, have you ever heard of Pawn Moonlight?
Moonlight?
That was so out of sync when everyone said that.
People say this pawn shop only shows up on the night of the 15th of every month. And all your wishes can
Why is
come
this still
true
here?
as long as you're willing to pay them. What if I told you that I've been to Pawn Moonlight? And that's where I saw this dog and the Fire Phoenix.
A place that makes all your wishes come true for you.
What's
As
the
long
price?
as you're willing to pay the price. Huh.
They say that being a creator isn't about having creative streaks, but about having one long creative block. Anyway, 2 months ago on the 15th, I was wandering around all night avoiding my editor, hoping to stumble across some inspiration.
Yeah, but no, I actually completely agree. I do need to work on adding more badges and things like that as well. I've been a little bit slack. You know, for the most part, I've always tried my best to spend effort to do everything on my own, but it's too hard to do everything sometimes. Yeah, actually, I noticed that as well. I like that, by the way. But yeah, I guess if you couldn't tell already, my favorite color is definitely red.
I was walking around when I bumped into this big door, having ran out of, but no, there was only this pair of twin brothers and they asked me if I had a wish.
Hey, Cookie, great to see you. 2 days in a row. I think I'm doing pretty good for myself, so hopefully I can work on streaming more often, once again, like the good old days, but hopefully you're doing better today, Cookie.
Well, those brothers don't look suspicious, but still.
You feel lucky. Is it time to do maybe a pull on a gacha game, you know, Mongol Star Dive or... But at least you're still feeling lucky. You know, that's a good part. The mere part is unfortunate, but at least luck maybe helps to balance things a little bit. Yeah, for the most part, everything here, so the Pokedex was something I put on myself. The Tamagotchi was actually done through HTML on the bottom left, just below me. But I will be honest in saying that some of the stuff I did use AI for, you know, the character and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of my own art, so that art of the Tamagotchi character was actually originally my own, and I said, hey AI, can you just do this for me? Because I was running out of time. And I felt like I was so stagnant in my improvement on Twitch that, you know, it took me so many years to make a single change. So, you know, I'm gonna be transparent and honest, but the Tamagotchi AI was just to create maybe some of the images, but generally the HTML and all of that is. Oh, actually no, I had help with the HTML as well. I used to do it in college, university, but it was kind of like putting it all together was my own. If that makes sense. Well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate that, Cookie. I've always really enjoyed doing my own art, and I used to do a lot more art on Twitch and stream as well. I think Cookie can attest to that. Was probably years ago. But it's hard. I think the older you grow, the more time you lose.
See, I hesitated because I had to pay a price.
Yeah, I've been asked that question a few times. I'll stream when. But I think I've been so focused on my offline gaming content, then I want to move towards my collecting content as well, and then I also want to work on the couple content. So I've got 3 accounts and then Twitch. I'm surprised I haven't fully burned out yet. No, I didn't finish the shark. I was like 50%. You know what? Let me see if I can find the shark. I'm actually interested to know if I can. I know it's here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, it actually is. I feel terrible about this, but let me see if I can quickly share it. Oh yeah, 100%, Moon Alicia. So it's about definitely playing it safe. I think for the most part, I always kind of move forward with the idea that you want to use AI to help you, not to do the complete product in that sense. So it's kind of like for example, with my AI character, I drew the character already, but I kind of just put it in and be like, hey, can you help it do this action or do this, or maybe add this frame, you know, stuff that would normally take me years to do. So if I quickly share my screen, 1 second. Do I have it here? Oh, nope, I've gotten rid of that command for some reason. Oh, okay, I'll just do it manually. So, oh, I've lost myself. Where the heck did I go? Hello. Yeah, so for example, this was how far I got. I never ended up finishing it properly, but you know, I really did enjoy it. And you know, Deadly Shark, this was a viewer that I was doing it for, and 100% he deserves it, absolutely. But this was how far I kind of got in the end. I could kind of see it coming to fruition, but I just never finished. So whoops, that's definitely my bad on that one. Oh, thanks. I mean, actually, can I see the timestamp on when this was done? Ooh. Wait, so it's a bit confusing. Okay, it seems it was created on the 3rd of June, 2024. But then it says last modified August, 18th August 2023. So I don't know. I'm assuming 2023.
What price?
Why not? Thank you for that, both of you. Oh, that's because I am. I am Malaysian Chinese, if that helps.
The twins said the cost depends on the weight of the wish. I thought about wishing to become the best manga artist in the world just for fun. But they said it would cost me 20 years of my sight.
20 years of sight to be the best manga artist in the world. Ooh, no way. Funny that, right?
How are you supposed to draw if you can't see anything? That's ridiculous.
Yup, that caught me by surprise too, but they went, your wish is sure to come true once the pawn contract is signed, and you will only be paying your price after your wish is thoroughly enjoyed.
Losing 20 years of sight, that's steep. No, sorry. It's also because I've lived in New Zealand for, well, pretty much my whole life. So I was actually born and raised in New Zealand. So I would say my English is by far my best language.
Speaking of which, your Tales of Nil only just started gaining traction, right? Wait.
Please. Tales of Nil is mid at best.
Mid.
It's not beating Gen Z. Since I was already there, I figured I should make the most out of it. I asked the staff if I could look around in Pawn Moonlight for research purposes.
Yeah. No, I didn't think so. No, it's just I don't. It's even though technically speaking, English isn't my first language. I kind of grew up with it more and more. You go to school with English, and it's just the way I think now. I think in English before I think in any other language, for example. Oh, by the way, also thank you for the follow as well. I do appreciate that.
Before I left, I asked the twins if I could use what I saw there for my manga. The easygoing one agreed, as long as the two of them aren't in it. Immediately on my way back, I started working on the next chapter of Tales of Nil. By the way, your dog and all the anomalies I saw there became...
And then Tales of Nil became the bomb.
Yep, pretty sure this
Highly suspect.
What else did... Talking white snakes, fish flying in the air, and other creatures whose names I can't even recall.
What the heck is this? Hey, So Vixen, good to see you. We're working towards it. Today we are hopefully going to unlock heists, but I don't know. I'm moving relatively slow.
Turn it, spit it out.
Hmm.
Oh, you're shaking it too hard. Chill. Kiromori was probably going to puke again. So you heard it all, huh? Write down your contact info. I'll give your thing.
But that's
back
weird.
to you
She
when
was
this guy
in
peeks
possession
out.
of the collar.
Well... I stumbled in... I did try to look for it after, but... never found...
Sounds like an anomalous realm that requires a specific condition to enter.
Oh, thank you for that, So Vixen. Yeah, because I did see the person I raided yesterday was doing a heist, and funnily enough, it wasn't the impression I had of what a heist was. It looked a little bit more intensive, more going on kind of situation. Well, that's all good, Cookie. Food is important. It's part of your name.
Let's head back to A-Bone for now, and we'll think about where to find this post.
I must admit though, these missions are
We'll keep you posted
long.
about Dandelion if we see it.
Please
even
do.
something kind of side
Can't
mission, not
believe
really.
My dandelion.
Yeah, I do genuinely appreciate that follow though, of course, Moon Alicia, because it's funny. I was actually contemplating of not posting on Twitter anymore because I felt like the impressions I got was so little, and you know people weren't really seeing it or interacting with the post. But it's funny enough that I did. Because I think I was posting on Twitter for years, pretty much, and nothing really happened. But it was just more of a reminder for people to know, you know, when I go live. And it was something that one of my moderators had said way back when, and I thought it was good because it was a clear indication to let people who were actually on Twitter a lot more know.
Stay balanced.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Oh,
Perimeter clear.
oh man. Especially in the States. Oh, maybe that's my confusion. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. You taught me something today, 100%. I'm going to post on it much more often now in that case. And, you know, I'll make a case of it as well. So, thank you for that. I guess sometimes I got to think a little bit
Stay balanced.
out of that New Zealand mindset. That's true. Probably I don't actually use the correct hashtags. And it's fun. I have actually been streaming for the better part of, well, pretty much since 2019, but I think anyone here can tell you that I'm sometimes feel so far behind on a lot of things. Where's my car? Oh. I swear they make me go all the way to my car, so far away.
Hopping in. My head. So dizzy.
I mean, I must admit though, I am definitely enjoying this game. You know, so
Perimeter
I'd
clear.
recommend it. The difficulty isn't too hard, which is great, and I think the maneuverability, it's easy to get around, and I think that's the best part about it that I really like. And they're pretty generous. I think while playing this game, you get your first air star by summoning 50 times. It's also discounted summons. And then you also get a free ticket, I believe. I'm not sure how long that goes on for, but a free ticket to pick another S-Star as well.
It looks like it's in a lot of pain.
Oh, don't worry. That's Kiromaru for you. Always ending up whining when people tell it not to eat what it isn't supposed to eat. Shut up already. I told you not to eat it, you stupid thing. If you're gonna puke, puke somewhere else.
I just see angry, mean little Bailu from Star Rail. Ew.
Video game console, a bike wheel,
Game console?
and a litter of a.
Jeez, you're faggy. Keep the color safe, dummy. We're giving it back to the poor guy when we meet him.
Did he just acknowledge to being called dummy?
And you. No food for you for 1 week. And you're not coming out with...
We have a customer.
Boy, we sure are getting more customers these days than we did over the past half a month. I probably shouldn't be surprised tomorrow when I come through the door and see one sitting.
I don't know what happened. I just bumped into it like that. This young man at the door called the place Paul, and he said...
They're back. Keep going.
He said he could help my restaurant earn more stars in this year's La Palourde Blanche. Then he gave me a knife. The new knife did make cooking easier. I thought my fortune changed for the better and wanted to thank that young man. But after a few days,
Couldn't taste.
I couldn't
Imagine not
taste
being
it
able to
anymore.
taste
The knife was also gone.
when you're a chef. Twitter's the game of tags. It's funny because I almost thought that, you know, hashtags weren't as important anymore, but I guess it's still quite important in Twitter. So that's good. It's good to actually realize and know that.
For a chef at my level, having my sense of taste taken away is killing.
So what are you going to do exactly? Are you going to destroy this pub? Well, why did you choose our...
We're here because of the reviews on Help, of course.
Help. It's like Yelp with an H.
You've got to be kidding me. Haybone has one of the lowest customer satisfaction scores on Help.
Yeah, whoops, my bad. I'm realizing that now, because I think it was me realizing it only in recent times as well that, you know, for example, hashtags with YouTube, for example, much less weight than they used to have. But I guess, you know, obviously I shouldn't think in the mindset that it applies everywhere.
True that, but you enjoy a 96% completion rate. I just want to bust this fraud of a pawn shop and get my sense of... I don't care.
Oh, that's rare. Now, last question.
What did he trade?
Since we're talking about a pawn shop here, do you know what's going to happen to the items pawned? Unilateral plundering doesn't deserve to be called pawning.
What do you mean? Of course I didn't! If this freaks you out, I can totally take this somewhere else.
Hey, chill.
Hey,
I
chill.
never said it's something you can't handle.
True. I like that. That is the correct way to think about it. I'd rather always be late than never. That's right.
I was just checking. Well, consider this a deal. So where is this Pawn Moonlight that you were talking about? I was just
I don't really know how to word it, but I always see this door up the mountain when I can see the moonlight.
always, you said?
Yup, that's exactly what I said. And this is better taken care of sooner than later.
Huh.
You guys should probably check Greenwall Slope tonight up in the north.
It's funny. He literally said I should take care of this sooner than later, and we're talking about better to be late than never. That timing.
This is getting it?
This is getting interesting.
It's pretty obvious now that this Pawn Moonlight is not only the one behind the missing cases. They took the dog away and put Boom Boom through such hell.
Boom Boom.
And there is a steep price they have to pay for that.
But there seems to be quite a big gap between what this new client told us and
I know,
what
right?
we heard from the manga artist before.
Meant to be.
True. Guess we shouldn't jump to a conclusion until we're done.
Fine. We'll see when we go there tonight. And don't fool around and get in my way, yeah?
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Diamo!
I think for the most part, in recent times, I've spent a lot more time playing gacha games. So I played pretty much every gacha game you could ever think of. That's not a good thing, I know. But at the same time, I also love pretty much every other genre of gaming anyway. I started on games like Pokemon and Final Fantasy. Those are my first, loves of gaming. Then obviously everything just exploded from there. It was playing some driving games, playing some fighting games. I had every PlayStation in existence, every Nintendo device for the last few years. So it's kind of like literally everything. Only problem is because I play so much, I don't finish my games. I game hop a lot, which is really bad.
Poggy Poggy! Hey, Dummy, let's go.
Coming.
And that's the thing, I want to play Pragmata, and I think the best part of it is knowing that it's only about 10 hours of gameplay. It's kind of me sitting here thinking, you know what, that's possible. But pretty much, I think I'm not really too shy to play any category of gaming. I think the most recent one I did actually finish was Hollow Knight. So I started platforming only recently, but I managed to finish that, so that wasn't too bad. Sorry, what? Dad Simulator? What did I miss? Is there a new game called Dad Sim? I didn't realize that. That's on my bucket list. I think one of the coolest things I've had the opportunity to play, right, Moon Alicia, was actually playing Resident Evil. I think it was Resident Evil 2 on the VR headset. Was it 2? So I can't remember which one. But playing that on the VR headset, it's actually really different. It was actually really fun because you have to actually physically hold the shotgun properly, the way you reload it. You actually have to put the bullets in the right place, and it just felt really real. So I think that was a really interesting experience actually. Although playing Phasmophobia with VR was not. I don't recommend that. Man, Hollow Knight was really good. I really did enjoy that. Oh, sorry, that makes sense, Cookie. Yes. That is the Dad Simulator. You know what? Highly contemplative of it, actually. Maybe that should be my next game. I mean, playing a game that can actually finish fast. Oh, yeah, 100%. I think I mainly had... So I keep looking this way because my consoles and stuff are this way. But I mainly had the VR headset. And it was a gift. It was a birthday gift, which I'm really appreciative of. But I mainly used it for Beat Saber for the longest time, and then obviously I tried a few more games here and there, but it is the original Quest, so obviously a little outdated, so a lot of things I probably can't do anymore. I know, right? But I did finish Hollow Knight this year? Surely this year, right? Because I at least want to finish one game a year at very minimum. At the very minimum. Wait, actually, hang on. Oh no, someone just came out. Yeah, so Dragon Quest XI, was that the year prior? And VR is a good experience. I really enjoy Beat Saber, to be honest. There's something about it. There is something about it.
I'll as expected. Trust me.
Yeah, I forget too. You know, I think, yeah, the most recent games that I can put to memory was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet I finished, Dragon Quest XI I finished, and Hollow Knight I finished. But yeah, no, 100%, I don't think I'd play Phasmophobia in VR ever again. It was one of those, back in the days, I did, it was one of those celebration streams for my Twitch anniversary. I think I ended up doing like a 20-hour stream, but thinking about that now, I know I could never do that again. So I don't need to follow him? Nice, he's waiting. Yeah, I guess for me, technically speaking, I'm not too big on playing too many games like that.
Perfect angle.
Oh yeah, actually, it's been a while since I played Pokopia. I have been playing it. Huh. Where did he go now? Pokopia is actually really fun. Yeah, no, I did have it. I think the last 2 streams before I went to Bali, I was playing Pokopia, and then maybe 1 or 2 after I got back. But yeah, no, I haven't played for like maybe 1 to 2 weeks. I think too much video and stuff. But prior to that, yeah, it was all I was playing. I think every night before sleeping, I play a little bit of Pokopia. Oh my god, it's a big story, isn't it? But yeah, it's 100%. It's one of the cutest games ever. But yeah, to be honest, Moon Alicia, I think I'd much prefer playing Dead by Daylight, for example, compared to Phasmophobia. If I had to pick one, you know? Actually, I used to do nothing but DBD for a long time. At this point, I'm a variety gamer turned gacha gamer. Well, that was the most pointless ride I've ever had. Oh, I thought I could go higher. Fine.
The wind's just right.
How accurate? Oh, pretty accurate. Huh?
Perfect angle.
There's a little bug. I can't hit.
Leave it to me.
I will see through the nexus.
I know, right? At least I'm not doing 30 gacha games a day like I used to. You know, waifus have become laifu, unfortunately.
The wind's just right.
Oh, jeez. Okay, fine.
Perfect angle.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely looks like something. Oh yeah, 100%. That's always gonna take the main priority, right? Bug? Oh, Buzzy. But of course, that's the way it should be, right? So, interestingly enough, it looks like that is the right way. There's something I need to activate. Ah, go figure. Hop in the car. Well, actually, since the car is activated, I wonder. No? I mean, it's interesting. I mean, there's definitely more puzzles to this game. And obviously with the, you know, the amount of movement you can do in this game, there's probably more to it as well. Oh, right. Yeah. The amount of time it must have taken to make this. Being punished 30 times. And for someone to figure that out as well, first of all. Nope, gotta turn everything red. What am I missing here? There's definitely something in this room that I'm not activating. Oh! What the heck? Did it make me start again? That's not cool. Well, at least I know my way around now, but still. I think it's kind of like you're gonna have to, right? I mean, it goes without saying that eventually I'm gonna get myself sent to jail, and I feel like it's gonna be like a mission quest, right? Even at the very minimum. Ah, the double jump did it. Oh, oh, I can smoothly jump between. Nice. Ah, here, the vines. I assume we want it all the same color? A boss at the level 5 crime. Ooh, that does sound like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Honestly, I don't even know what I was doing.
Nicely done.
Containment complete.
So they give really. I'm really tempted to be honest, but at the same time, how much crime would I have to commit for that? I ain't walking, that's for sure. Beep beep. This sounds like Windbreaker, the anime. Took some 5 minutes, and at my level. Yeah, I remember fighting a boss in Final Fantasy 15 for almost an hour, down to 10%, and then losing. That was fun. It was one of those bosses you didn't need to fight yet, essentially.
Dude, where is the darn door? We've been walking in circles for God knows how.
Is it really here? The client didn't mean it as a hole in the ground, right?
No, all good. Do what you gotta do.
Should we go ahead and cut down these trees then?
Deforestation? I think not.
A manga artist once said, if you're willing to pay the price, any wish can come true. So I was wondering whether the condition of entering this anomalous realm is related to our wishes.
Makes sense. The chef said he got pulled in without knowing what happened. He probably wished for a new dish or something.
Now, to be honest, I might do the same. All this reading has got me hungry. So I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna grab some cheese and crackers and then come back too, and that's all. But yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like a quick minute. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of ASMR for a second. Hopefully that's okay.
What do we do now? We're supposed to start making wishes to this mountain like there's no tomorrow? This is stupid.
Should we give it a try anyway?
Hey, I'll go first. I want Old Man to put cheese egg rolls in my lunch tomorrow.
Doggy, doggy.
Huh.
You wish.
By the way, I was hoping to wake up as strong as Master Daffodil tomorrow.
Oh, 1 second. Bloop. Cookie.
Doggy, doggy dog.
Deep and meaningful relationship.
That all our wishes come true.
What? That's cheating. Does that even count? Here, try saying this out loud. I hope that Edgar can speak his mind.
like they went in already.
Nice. Oh, let's be strategically late a little bit, like what the main characters in the movies do.
Let's head in too.
Fair enough, right, Cookie?
Wow. Look at this setup and the sense of mystery. This is what the headquarters of the Kaluchis should look
Oh,
like.
100%.
Next family
They gotta
meeting,
respect
let's
that,
chat about setting
right?
up headquarters in the anomalous realm.
Shupa, can you reach Sakiri, Edgar, and Tagido?
Looks like their route is different from ours. Shupa,
Kataki! Hey! How could you guys leave the boss behind and come in first? Kataki-do!
Appraiser, is Sakiri with you guys?
Huh? Isn't she with you guys?
No. Judging by our method of entry, our placement within the pawn shop appears to
It must be
randomized.
based on the
Can
wish.
you identify your current location?
Sorry.
Taki! Kataki! Over where?
Edgar? Edgar! The connection's been cut off.
Do you think they're in danger?
We need to meet up with them as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, you got me. More than a second. Give me maybe another 10 more seconds. But yeah, it's good to see you, B. Hopefully you're doing alright. So I realize, I always got to be worried. B might be around to catch me up on my little nuances and getting things wrong. That was a cool sequence. Can I fall off? Oh, can. Oh, whoop, oh. So, I gotta test this stuff, right? Oh, 100%, but I tell you what, it wouldn't be a once read stream without having that hanging over my head, knowing that you might be around to catch me for those moments. It is a very, strong quality. Oh, I lost the ability to jump. That's fantastic. Oh, guess I'm falling off. That's right. I can't catch myself slipping. I gotta play it right. It's weird that I've lost the ability to jump, though. That is very weird. Hey, it's a skill set, I'll tell you that, absolutely. You always need, whoa. You always need to make sure that there's at least someone in every friend group that is like that, right? Adds dimensions and layers. Weirdly enough, I can't run either. Disapprove him. That is one way to compare things, yes.
Was right just a moment ago.
Looks like we've entered a secret room.
Well, as the strongest supernatural and intuitive duo of A-Bone, the two of us teamed up and still made a mistake.
It appears we have to find our own way.
This is easy.
Maybe we should...
Oh. Cool. Whoa.
Think you can escape? We'll catch you on your own turf.
This is Buzzy.
Oh, calling for backup. Attack them all up and knock them down.
It's giving Infinity Castle. Oh yeah, 100%. This is giving absolute Infinity Castle right now. From some super wealthy family too. Whatever they say in Crazy Rich Asians, yeah. That sounds about right.
Stick to the plan.
I gotta say, the sequences are cool as. I'm really enjoying them.
I will see you through. This is making me dizzy.
I know, right? It's always the... What the heck? I can't walk properly. It's always the waiting time.
Isn't a real skill.
Spin and clear. Now's the time.
Let me take it.
Right now.
Where would you like to start hurting you? Want some more? Leave it to me.
That's weird. So I can knock on all of them? Nope. Asian daddy issues.
Suddenly it's all quiet.
Where did it go? Wow. This place feels like the A-Bone store.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if there was gonna be a number 2.
See if they've got any goodies.
Flickering light. Good sign.
Not this. Oh, what about that one?
Yeah, that looks like it's something we should not touch.
Suspicious. In any case, these things aren't on the same level as that sensor that could spit up. Don't see any of the strange things. Them suspicious. Very suspicious.
The items here
Don't
barely
be
have any anomaly
suspicious.
presence. Some are even entirely ordinary objects. Based on these pawn tickets, they're all anomalies that have fulfilled their contracts. After the pawn contract is completed, their wish-granting power seems to fade gradually.
You mean it wears off?
Turns out the stuff from this shady shop is.
You,
And the sensor snatched by Dandelion?
very strong anomaly presence. It looks like Toshi did sign a contract with Pawn Moonlight. But his wish hasn't come true.
And he disappeared before it could. Oh, I got it! The pawn shop owner must have regretted the deal, so he coaxed Dandelion into stealing the sensor.
With so many transactions completed successfully, that doesn't sound right. If Toshi was deceived into signing the contract as the cook said, then the pawn shop.
Why was
must
the
have
dog
fulfilled his
missing for
wish
like
and
11
pocketed
months though?
payment sooner. If they wanted to breach the contract, they could have taken back the sensor immediately. Why would Dandelion take it only after Toshi disappeared?
Ugh, I can't take it. My head's going to explode.
Plus, these pawn tickets clearly state the cost, and the cook isn't as clueless as he claims. At the very least, we now know that he lied to us about not knowing there would be a cost.
Liars are bad guys.
You realize how bad
Perfumer,
guys.
Dandelion, manga artist, the cook, and us. More and more people are getting involved with Pawn Moonlight.
This doesn't feel right. We need to find Sakiri and the others quickly.
Yep, plot thickens. This is gonna get more confusing now. Oh, it's literally guiding me.
What a weird place. Why does it also collect Tagido's kind?
That literally says Tagi though.
It's Edgar and Takido. They've been here already. Are they hinting at this?
This knife.
Hey, it's the chef's
Doesn't
knife.
seem too handy as a weapon. Oh, isn't that the cook who hired us? 10 years sense of smell. He knew the cost full well. And he
I thought it was
played dumb in
taste,
front of
not
us.
smell.
Wait. Why are there two pawn tickets here? In this case, Kenneth has been to Pawn Moonlight more than once. The cost of defeating the current culinary virtuoso is a lifetime sense of taste. No wonder he hesitated. The wish and cost changed the second time, but the knife remains the means to fulfill the wish. Perhaps
Are
it's
they?
because the knife's power
I don't
is
think I've
greater.
said it too low.
And by the time Kenneth entered the second time, he couldn't fulfill his first wish anymore.
Different wishes, different prices. Somehow I feel this shop isn't that shady after all. Hasn't he been told everything clearly? Unless the cook was
Oh, right, no, fair enough, B.
forced to make the
I was
deal.
about to check my
If
settings.
there were coercion,
Because I don't think I've
the
changed
first
any
contract
graphics.
wouldn't be incomplete.
So it was his own will.
Right. Every pawn ticket here emphasizes that all pawns at Pawn Moonlight are confirmation. Once the pawn contract takes effect, the pawner can neither redeem the set cost nor renew the contract.
If the cook came to us, he obviously was having second thought.
No wonder he looked uneasy when Hotori made inquiries. Just pawn tickets. What's this? It's Toshi's pawn ticket. It's the same time as Kenneth's second entry into the pawn shop. That's what Edgar is trying to tell us.
These two knew each other?
Making a deal with Pawn Moonlight on the same day must point to a deeper connection. These wish-fulfilling items
I don't think
are
I've seen
like
anything in
pawn shop
360p in so long.
According to the pawn ticket, the contract officially takes effect the moment they are used. Toshi and Kenneth got their items from the pawn shop on the same day. From getting the sensor to disappearing, Toshi never used it. And Kenneth came to us wanting to eradicate Pawn Moonlight. Did he know about Toshi's disappearance? Or rather, what...
I hate people with schemes. Once I get out of here, I'll grab that cook by the collar and squeak. There's no one that a beating can't fix. If that doesn't work, then another round.
Maybe we'll find the answer here. Let's look further ahead.
And a manga book, too. Oh, isn't that... You know who? Makes sense she got the Grand Tour. Total fan moment. What's...
Not creepy at all. Oh, this. Oh, Infinity Castle for sure. Gonna take the wrong turn.
What's going on?
Okay, it wants me to go this way clearly. Okay. But those were the only two ways. Oh. Oh yeah, 100%. When you think about it, even the alpha definitely actually. Good spot. I didn't even think about that actually. Oh, hello.
I will see through the nexus.
This one's a little bit of a chunkier fella.
I'll provide that. Route secured.
Actually, the shorts does actually add to it, you're right.
What you see is an illusion.
I can't see a damn thing. Hey, Swamps, good to see you. Day number 2 for me. That's not too bad, right? 2 days in a row. Man, hopefully you're doing good.
Another one.
Looks like they found Sakiri.
That's the Colucci family's consigliere. I was worried that without us, Sakiri would get in trouble. But now it seems the owner of this place hasn't done anything too bad. Especially with Dandelion. They seem to get along just fine. And he didn't teach it anything we...
Our findings regarding the owner of Pawn Moonlight align close. Let's go meet up with Edgar and exchange information.
So he can just leave bits of his head just lying around? I'm a bit confused about that.
Fraud. A deal? My wish is worth a lot more than that.
People who punch instead of talk aren't really welcomed here.
Oh, no way.
It's that dude from the Moby Dick.
Rascal! Trying to scam Sakiri?
Wait, wait! They weren't trying to pick a fight. I couldn't stop Sakiri.
You'd be gravely mistaken if you think I'd be scared here on your turf.
Sakiri, can I eat that one with the blue hair?
Go ahead.
Huh, cool. Cookie time. Not too bad. Decent animation. It's pretty powerful, actually. Oh, he is a twin.
Otro?
Dandelion! You two. This...
Morphix?
I knew it was you who kidnapped the perfumer. We're gonna drag you back with us today. All...
What a rude kid. If you hurt this man in front of you, none of you will be going home today.
Wait, why don't we check the situation first? Toshi, We are here on Landrick's request to investigate your disappearance. Pawn Moonlight seems to be connected to your disappearance.
I was kidnapped by a friend of mine and was saved by these two. They're the owners of Pawn Moonlight.
Huh? Toshi, was your kidnapper Chef Kenneth of Delicamy?
Yes. I'm surprised you already figured that out. I met Kenneth at a corporate dinner party. A little while ago, he learned that I'd been troubled by my work with Landrick, so he asked to meet up and told me about Pawn, the place that makes all your wishes come true for you as long as you're willing to pay the price. I thought it was
He does seem like a
scam
villain.
at first, until we saw the giant door up.
So, Kenneth brought you here?
Kenneth urged me, saying, no pain, no gain. So we pawned what we had at Pawn Moonlight to realize our dreams.
The chef has been here before. He was here last time because he had a burning wish, but he turned down the deal last time.
Kenneth exchanged 10 years of his sense of taste for a dish that would grant his restaurant another star. I gave up 20 years of my sense of smell for a unique fragrance that would go down in history.
Ooh, 20 years.
Were your wishes granted?
Not long after we got back, I learned that Kenneth's restaurant indeed got a new star. But I was hesitant. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the sensor I brought back.
Hey, Grandpa Jeff.
It's a long time.
Great to see you, by the way. But yes, absolutely. It is Friday.
Years.
Things couldn't
If I
be
could
any
get
better,
my
actually.
wish,
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's only fair that they took what they deserved.
Man, how's it going on your end, buddy?
I was debating whether getting the fragrance this way was really what I wanted. A few days ago, just after I made up my mind, Kenneth came to me again.
Where's the dog here?
You wanted to pawn something again?
No. I told him straight up that I had decided to return the sensor and terminate the contract. But he thought I had already used mine, so he came to me because he regretted pawning away his sense of taste. So he wanted to discuss how we could take back what we'd lost.
He was worried you'd tell the owners of Pawn Moon.
Yes. He locked me up and contacted various anomaly hunters trying to find a way to destroy...
I see.
Thank God Nismo came to my rescue.
I was just trying to check why the costs weren't being paid yet.
I get it now. These two aren't the villains either. The real villain is the evil chef.
Mystery solved. No, that's all good, Grandpa Jeff. No, I was just saying, I'm happy that it's Friday, so that's absolutely my one. And then I was kind of just asking, hopefully you're doing alright on your end.
Wait, Kenneth went to you guys...
Oh my gosh! Why did you spawn that again?
Hey, why is this thing angry again?
Maybe it thinks that Kiramura ate its master too.
Holy crap. That's unexpected. Maybe the dog had his own wish.
Let me take over.
I love having a healer on my team.
Right now.
Oh, God, you.
I'm assuming it's one of the fights we're not supposed to kill the enemy though.
Look at you, always in a rush.
I will see through the next.
I'm just locked in a little bit.
Take flinch and fracture.
Just charging in a good use. Leave it
working life as always. It's unfortunate, but it's the way we keep ourselves alive.
Intimacy.
You know, once again, I know I say the same thing, but I always do genuinely hope it. And you know, you find a little bit of time for yourself.
Let's finish this.
You know, I feel like the older I grow, the more I realize that for me, it's not all about the career anymore. But that's also true. You know, and unfortunately for me, Grandpa Jeff, I've actually recently gotten into into a lot of TCG, Pokemon TCG, One Piece TCG, and holy crap!
The wind's just right.
And just recently, I picked up some Final Fantasy TCG, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with myself. These battle sequences, though, are top notch. Now we got some Mega Man Battle Network battle sequence.
There's nowhere to run.
Dare I ask what's the terrible habit? Because I know mine is cards for sure now.
Stay balanced.
She's much better at doing attacks like this. Damn, really? Okay, you don't have to answer. You got me curious. Alright, but not 100%. Oh, thank you for actually watching though. So I'm gonna have a quick pause. But thank you for watching my videos though. I do appreciate it. It's just I'm a little bit all over the place, but recently I've jumped into more videos about games. So on my One Trade Plays account, it's all about gaming. One Trade Collects, I'm gonna make it all about TCG and also gacha stuff. And even little things like this. So I've been thinking about this for like months. I want to know what character this is. This is my Overwatch character. So it's gonna be literally it's collecting everything. So, I think moving forward from maybe next week onwards, I'm gonna start doing more of that content. But it's just time is just disappearing. Something I would recommend on gambling. so sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. You don't have to, but if you do, you know, 100% I do appreciate that. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy making videos, to be honest. It's definitely becoming, you know, the thing I do. I work for like, you know, the expected, or so-called expected 8 hours a day. Then I come home and do about 3 hours of video editing every day. So life has been pretty hectic. Now, thank you so much for that, Grandpa Jim. Do appreciate it. 100%. If I can support you for anything that you do as well, let me know. We need to pay the favor back, of course, in a good way.
Let me take over.
I'll handle this. Come again. Same result.
Oh, how did I miss that last one?
I will see through.
Route secured.
Fair enough. Well, I'll tell you what, it's almost I do understand where you're coming from though, right?
Opening spot.
I think of the whole problem of, you know, having so much work to do and all that, you kind of want to unwind in some way or form. It's not like I'm trying to say go for it, but you know, you gotta do something for yourself. And I assume you're kind of going out and doing it with friends, right?
Let the games begin. Feeling.
So it's 100%. I fully get it. And it's kind of like, you know, on the sad days,
I'll handle this now. Fine.
I might swipe the card a little bit too much on some stuff. So it's like everyone's got their habits, you know.
Let's finish this.
It's the better of the two. Oh no. Oh yikes.
target confirmed. Clear on time.
To be fair, I feel like for me, it's gacha gaming and TCG. Because both things, you know, cost a bit of money from time to time, right? So it's kind of like, I gotta be a bit wary about that.
What is this place? Dandelion? It's Dandelion! I knew it was you! Dandelion!
The scene.
Where have you been, you bad doggy?
Bad doggy.
You got here just in time. Thank you.
Oh, no, that's okay, Grandpa. Oh,
I appreciate
don't
you
know if I
taking
should be
care
saying
of
it's
Natalie
okay.
and the others along the way.
But no, I've got friends that do the same as well, you know. I don't partake personally, but
You didn't
I think
kidnap the
everyone just
perfumer,
needs forms
then
of
what's
release,
up with
right?
Dandelion?
It was a cute scene, though, absolutely.
You're still terrible for stealing people's doggy.
Mismo and I, for certain, it was Morphix, or as you call it, Dandelion, that took us in, letting us use this space for the time being.
But he's in control of this space.
We're just passing through. Strictly speaking, Dandelion is the real owner of Pawn Moonlight.
What? Well, yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, obviously I'm not gonna recommend people to partake as well, but I've definitely been around the scenes where, you know, there was always opportunity to do so, but I was kind of like, oh, no thanks, not for me. And yeah, and I think it's just thinking about how I am when I drink. You know, I'm a very boring drunk. You know, when I drink, I'm just one of those people that just slowly disappear and get tired and sleep. That's it. That's the end of my day, my night. So it's kind of, I choose not to, because I kind of want to be actively awake and enjoy my time. So I almost feel like anything else might just result in similar effects.
Though calling it an owner might not be quite right. After all, this space exists according to Dandelion's will. The whole idea that a strong enough wish can open the door to Pawn Moonlight, that's something it put in place. To put it simply, this place, it was originally just Dandelion's den.
Crazy.
So, is it the sensor given to the clients that grant wishes? Or this space it's...
Neither is quite right.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it's at the same time I remember thinking, you know, when you're younger, you're like, whoa, this stuff is crazy. But I think it's kind of like when you grow up, you do realize that it's not the end of the world. I mean, for the most part, people are still staying safe. Might not be the best financial decision, but in the same light, you kind of need things for yourself sometimes. It's kind of like why some people just put themselves fully into gaming, playing gacha, doing TCG. But as long as you stay safe, right? And I think in every group, I suspect that you're probably gonna have people that probably don't partake as much and, you know, play the sober card, if anything else.
That is your Esper ability?
Looks like it has nothing to do with you.
There's no such thing as an Esper ability that grants any wish in the world.
That would be nice. Wish granting. Yeah, and that's the thing. I fully expected that you probably wouldn't as well, you know? Of course, Grandpa Jeff.
There is no need to go into the details with them.
It's okay. I believe what we saw. Due to some private issues, we cannot answer some of your questions.
This is a long-ass mission.
Now that Dandelion has returned to its owner, Mismo and I will be leaving Hetheros soon as well. If possible, I'd appreciate it if you could keep our business between us.
Well, like you said, it costs a little pretty penny, right? We have a guy in debt for his warm. I'm kind of curious, how big is this collection? I mean, I assume it would fill in an entire room. Yeah, no, 100%. There's so many things to keep us addicted in life, right? That is pretty wild, though, actually. I agree.
I bet Dandelion is happy to be reunited with its owner.
I'm surprised. I mean, for the most part, technically speaking, it was a wish-granting dog. and it couldn't find its owner. A little confused there.
Thank you for being such a good pal for the last 6 months.
I thought he was missing for 11 months.
Ocho and Mismo,
Not 6?
thank you for taking care of Dandelion for us.
Say what? 20 bu- How big is that box roughly? Damn.
Otro gets terrible allergies every shedding season. Keep a close eye on this one. Don't let him run away and cause more trouble.
Yes, I will.
Mismo means that he will miss Morphix.
He's always a nice twin and a not nice twin. Screw that.
Hey.
Hey. Well, to be fair, you could get a car in New Zealand.
Come here.
What?
There. Something for you.
Huh?
When did this happen? You were so straightforward when you were a...
Keep it safe.
What the heck is this? I don't want it.
Otro said that those... Since you were able to open the door with your wish, then there's something in here that belongs to you. He also said that you no longer had to sign any contracts. You can take this as a keepsake.
You got a nice car. For me, it's 1/3 of mine.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna find out exactly right now though, because that sounds awesome. I'm assuming a gaming table of sorts. And I'm assuming the Necromunda is Necromancer? Yeah, actually, because come to think of it, plumbing is actually a really well-paid profession. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting you to answer everything in life. You don't have to. I'm just also thinking out loud and speaking my mind in that sense.
How would I know anything about your wish? Go ask him yourself if you don't want it.
I hope that I will find a place where I belong, and it won't abandon me.
Got a deeper story.
Poker face! Say that again.
40k, but you managed to get it for 2,500. That's not bad, right? Compared to the 40k. That's nice, man. That's real nice. Well, to be fair, I mean, it's kind of like when you think about it, plumbing is stuff that technically people don't want to deal with. You know, it's the nitty gritty, the physical work. But I think at the same time, for those who aren't too bothered by it, it's a nice profession to get into. But still, I think, to be fair, I actually thought it was more. Ripping apart a silver line. Oh, goodness. Someone's got to do it, and then that's why they pay the big bucks for those situations. And so they should. I mean, it's funny because it is a big deal, you know, getting good proper
Clause
plumbing.
6 on page 2 of the commission contract stipulates that in the event of any deception or misrepresentation by the client during the contract term, the client remains liable to pay the full fee and forfeits any deposit made. Thank you for choosing Abo. The invoice has been sent to your shop owner's email address.
Just you wait. I'll sue you! I'll sue you all!
Then go ahead and sue us. Let everyone see that the head chef of Delicamy is a no-good, friend-kidnapping, and treacherous scoundrel.
Why is she talking so far away? You're 100% right. And it's kind of like, yeah, when I think about it, I absolutely, if I'm traveling, I absolutely need just a good toilet at minimum. If I see a bad toilet, it's just, I don't feel good about it for the rest of the time I'm living in that location, you know? Sometimes I just have those moments, so it's kind of like, yeah, when it's attached to the serial line and all that, I kind of understand how important it is. And then having to deal with it, oh.
Little...
Oh,
By the way, we pride ourselves on our business integrity, so it's only natural that we try to make up for it after mistakenly accepting a commission from a villain.
Oh yeah, to be honest, you've probably seen it all.
At this point, officers from the BAC should be knocking at your door any time now. Good luck.
So, what exactly grants people's wishes? Could it actually be the brother's abilities? That's so unfair!
Otro said there's no ability in this world that can grant every wish.
Stop avoiding my question! I know.
It's just speculation. But from all the clues, it seems that one of the two has an exchange ability related to the pawn con. The other person probably has a summoning ability that has to do with wishes. This ability probably has other restrictions in addition to wishes.
Season 2. Oh, really bad thing. Some of the smells you made. I swear that you probably would have to like go in with like a good mask, like you know, one of those just breathing masks. Work for free. It costs money to get. Oh, as in the money costs to call out an electrician is actually that high that he doesn't need to do any of the actual work for money? Is that what you mean, Soul Vixen? My goodness. I didn't realize you did plumbing actually, Grandpa Jeff, so absolutely props to you. Yeah, no thanks. Absolutely, if anything goes wrong with my plumbing, I would panic.
The Esper abilities of these two are connected to some unknown power, along with Dandelion's power to control space. This is probably what created Pawn Moonlight.
Well, I mean, in the age of 2026, I mean, we need electricity 24/7 to be fair, right? I mean, yes, we 100% need the toilet just as much, but it's only when we need it. And I suppose technically with drinking water and stuff like that, I mean, you could go out and buy it. I mean, I'm just thinking about myself on a trip, right? Technically, the only thing I really needed was good electricity, and especially in Bali, I would just buy bottled water, you know?
Restrictions?
You probably witnessed something extremely rare. I heard that if both twins have Esper abilities, the powers would be like two repelling but also attracting magnets, and
so they're super powerful when stacked? And why do they collect a price for each wish? Sounds absolutely
Yeah, actually, how do they control? Because in this game, they're saying to deal with this pawn shop, you have to give up something like taste, sight, but it's like, how do they have the power to affect that? A new cut on your head. Actually, working with tools and stuff as well. I mean, you're bound to probably get a cut or two, or you know, pains from here and there, right? Yeah, the work itself is the cheap part, and sometimes it could be like a 10-minute fix, right, Soul Vixen? Oh yeah, 100%. Bali was definitely that place. It was 100% bottled water all the way. Yeah, I think for the most part, a lot of my calluses have healed. It was all just from pull-up, so nothing as hands-on as you. But I mean, that's the only calluses I really had. Well, I suppose for you, since it's your full-time, it's never gonna heal properly, unfortunately. At least you got strong hands.
What's the point of that? If I had such powers, I would totally...
Otro seems to have a weak presence. There was a noticeable difference between when we first met him and when he left. He was like flowing.
Mismo said he went out to investigate when Toshi didn't pay his price. Each price he was after was marked with a different... If the numbers are time, then it
was used on Otro.
Or what?
Takido and I met Mismo and Moby Dick.
Takido?
Mismo was probably looking for Toshi at the time, but he was disguised as someone else. I thought he was just being cautious.
But come to think of it, since they left Hetero in such a hurry, It only makes sense that there's a lot more to this than meets
Such
the
an
eye.
easy job. So he said $100 for it. He was working 7 hours later. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, well, actually, that's good on you, Soul Vixen, because that's true. I mean, sometimes there's unexpected situations, especially fixing someone else's mistake. Sounds like work for sure. Charge for the labor. It's funny how different things are in different places, right? Because yeah, I guess when I'm thinking about it, here in New Zealand, they'd probably charge for call out and the actual work itself. The whole building. Oh my goodness. And all that work for one light as well. Well, to be fair, I'm actually missing 2 lights in my room. And it's actually the box itself, and it looks like I need to solder the wiring back on, and I don't want to do that because I don't know how to, and I don't have a soldering iron anyway. But it's kind of like I just have 2 empty lights, so I just literally brought in portable lights instead. It's a terrible fix, I know, but there's literal holes in the ceiling now.
That's enough. They're gone, and thinking about this won't help us make a... Why don't we go through the shop? Oh, should we replace the sofa? Oh, dear.
Doggy. Oh, I want a pair of aura punchers.
Rejected.
Oh, please, boss. Won't you reconsider?
Some people just want the quick money,
What are
right?
you doing here so far away from home? Thank God you had all these nice people taking care of you along the way.
I love these little cute animations.
We're almost there. Did we forget anything this time?
Doggo. Ooh. Oh. Huh? Okay. Oh, it's a weekly challenge. Okay, noted. Yeah, actually, I do remember when I had the colored lights. That was a lot of fun. But then when I think about it, low key, it probably wasn't good for my eyes. Oh. The one day we had a legal aid on call, doctor on call, electrician on call, IT technician on call, and a student there at school, and a student there at school in the morning. But yeah, actually, that is rough, especially for like a D&D situation. That's terrible. It's absolutely something you wouldn't want in a D&D game. Everyone wants to finish the campaign or at least get as far in the campaign as possible, right? Yeah, well, I'll think about it later. Actually, that's true. Being on call, you probably would make a decent amount of money, at least. Right, I'm just gonna head off and do this, and then that should be it. And code during public that is criminal. That is absolutely criminal. Especially, it's kind of like you also want like some time to yourself when you think about it, right? But then when you think about it, yeah, actually, when you do a call on the public holiday, the costs involved must be tremendous. Wait, you all got called in, like all of you. That's pretty crazy. Ow, 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 ow.
I will see. Nowhere to run. No mercy.
handle this. Clear on time.
88 $88. Fair enough. Because I guess that's true. It's like you don't really plan for things to go wrong on a public holiday, which should be a day of relaxing.
I'll provide that. One moment, now for trying.
Trust me.
Now it's about time.
400, and that's like for, I'm assuming, like a quick single job, right? Crazy.
Intimacy through pain.
Oh, that's just to go out there. Oh my goodness.
Stick to the.
I see what you mean now. Exciting, right? That's one way to put it.
Spin and clear.
Yeah, I remember vowing to myself. I mean, I absolutely respect you guys for doing it. But I fully vowed to myself, I'm like, no, I'm never going for an on-call job. But I suppose every job has the negatives and positives, you know?
You better get used to it.
Trust me. Let's finish this.
Well, I mean, that's good on you to do that as well. I mean, it's like you know you can get the extra money, but obviously you're just out there trying to be a decent human being, Grandpa Jeff, which is great. We need more people like you guys, you know, to do the right thing. It's like Soul Vixen, how someone did 7 hours work, they're gonna do it for free, but you wouldn't let them get away with that, right?
Just getting worried.
I will see through the nexus.
Leave it to me. What you see is an illusion. Perfect stage. I'll guide you.
No loose ends.
I'm literally just rambling my way in these fights. Oh, that's nice. 100%. I got the feeling that you might be that, you know, that person in the friend group. I had a feeling, Soul Vixen. Yeah, exactly. And it's just the quota is rough, you know. So it's good that you go through that, you know, proper procedure, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, I guess when you think about it in this day and age, I mean, there's tough times, I get it. But I feel like a lot of people probably would cheat their way of getting as much money as possible most of the time, right? I don't think, nope, not enough money there. Not enough money there. Nope, okay. No, that's all good. We've done a good amount today, actually. When I said I feel bad, I probably should make my way. I probably was meant to end a lot earlier than this, but it is about 6:30 actually, and we got to get the whole dinner situation sorted. But before that, I do want to actually, you know, hone in on the conversation a little bit. So give me a second. Yeah, 100%. There's definitely people that do that, and I think even in the working space that I'm in, which is, you know, even in the time and attendance and the payroll space, you can see that a lot of people kind of just do quick things to get things done, even if it's not right. And I'm sure that would definitely reflect into other parts of jobs, like, you know, plumbing and so forth as well. Needed ink. Is there no one on site that could install that, Soul Vixen? But no, 100%. Thank you, you know, for coming around, Cookie. Oh, I didn't even say it, but hopefully you managed to find something nice for yourself to eat, by the way. Well, definitely get some rest for yourself. Hopefully you do feel a lot better. You know, moving forward, Cookie. Absolutely. But yeah, 100%. Some people are definitely there just to chase that bag, and it's just, you know, it's. Don't get me wrong. I love having more money, more money, more spend. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to compromise, you know, morality over it. So it's good to know there's still people around like yourself that do it right. Oh, it's a special printer. Okay, no, fair enough. So I get what you mean. I thought you mean like a genuine normal printer. I was like, oh. No, that makes a lot more sense. Man, 100%. I do really appreciate it though, guys. Okay, it's been a really good conversation. It's been a while since we've had some nice, you know, real life deep talks in a little bit of a way. So you know, it was good that you came around for that, Grandpa Jeff. I felt bad asking questions, but absolutely, you know, never feel like this applies to everyone. Never feel like you guys have to answer any question that I ask. It's just, you know, having that banter back and forth, really. But nonetheless, definitely. Oh yes, I'll get that done probably tonight. Probably off stream. You know, I just want to make sure that I can probably have full focus because it looks like it might be a little bit harder than expected. And at least it's a reset situation, so you know I can kind of do it anytime. Hopefully tomorrow. At the very latest. But 100%. You know, I definitely learned a lot actually, especially about the world of plumbing. But no, definitely stay fit. Take care, everyone. Thank you again, as always, for that amazing support and attention. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to come on tomorrow, but you know, as always, I'll try my very best. If not, I'll see you when I can. And hopefully, the goal is sometime this year to have a schedule. Sometime. But yeah, take care, guys. All the best. Oh yeah, sorry. And you know, everyone else, take care of yourselves as well. Rest up for those who need to, and eat up and do what you guys need to do. Thanks again.